What's up guys, Thunderstorm here, and for today's video I'm going to show you how to get everything you need for the Guts Berserk build. Alright, to start off this build we are going to need the sword, okay? So the sword you can get here in the Caelid Ruins. You can come over here and just go to the Grace at the Caelid Ruins. If you don't have it, hopefully the map shows you where it's at. Once you spawn, you can just turn around and look for this little trailer. You see it? Bam, this little wagon with dogs around it. You're gonna go there and the weapon will be inside the chest. Now there will be some enemies here, so make sure not to die by them, but if you do it just right, you should be able to get the chest before this bird eats you. But yeah, the weapon will be right in there. So now that we got the sword, we need to go to our favorite farming spot, and you need to farm probably a good couple 100,000 runes. You're gonna do this because you're gonna upgrade the weapon. Once you got all of your farming done, then you're gonna go down to the round table and you're gonna visit the twin sisters. Now if you don't have all the bell bearings, you won't be able to do this part, but I have all the bell bearings, so I'm able to buy all the smithing stones from the twin sisters. So now you will go ahead and buy at least 12 smithing stones per. Probably need a little less for some of them, but just to be safe I bought 12. Once you have all your smithing stones, you're gonna head over to the blacksmith and go ahead and upgrade that bad boy to plus 25, plus 24, whatever you can. Get it real nice and high because it's really gonna help that these weapons are super strong when you use them. Now the next thing that we need to get is Guts' armor. Now you could find the armor in the upper part of the snowy area in the second part of the map. So basically there's two parts of the snow map, and to get to the second one you're gonna need a medallion from two different locations. You need to put it together, go to a lift, and unlock the next entrance. But luckily for you, we're not about that shit and we're gonna do an easier way. So I have a glitch I'm gonna show you to get to the second part of the mountains without even having to beat any bosses or get the medallions, and it's super easy. So we can go ahead and get that Guts armor real quick. Alright, so you're gonna spawn at this castle and you're gonna turn directly behind you and start heading in that direction, okay? Once you hit this little stone stair step thing, you're gonna jump up here. Now there will be a boss up here. You don't have to fight him. You can literally just run right past him. He's not gonna do anything to you, but he will be here if you haven't killed him already. And he's pretty tough, so I definitely would recommend running by him if you're trying to get this armor quick. But you're just gonna run right past him and you're gonna see a little shack below here. You're just gonna jump down, okay? You won't die from it. Alright, keep going this way. Right there, there's a little shack that you need to go to. Alright, so now once you're at the shack, you're gonna turn directly behind you off to this ledge, and we're gonna jump with our horse right off this little point, double jump, and then we're gonna aim our horse to hit this little snowy part of the mountain. Hit it, you should like knock off a little bit, and bam, you're gonna die. But now we're gonna get a state of Marcaria, or state of Marika, and we are going to be able to spawn on the second part of the mountain without having to beat any of the bosses or doing any of the medallions. As you can see, we are now in the consecrated snowfield. Now the nearest grace is gonna be over here by this like little town with like green color. This is the nearest grace. Go ahead and pick this up so you don't have to do that again. Alright, now that we have unlocked that grace, we're gonna head directly past this river right here, as you can see on the map. I'm gonna go ahead and put some markers here, and we're gonna go ahead and ride our horse over there. Once at this grace point, go ahead and touch grace. The next enemy that we need to kill is the one that's going to give us the awesome armor set, but he only shows up at night. So you're going to have to sit at this grace point and you're going to go ahead and pass time until nighttime. Now once you've done that, you'll turn directly behind you and you will see these two giants pushing this wagon, and there will be two knights of cavalry guarding this chest. Now you're gonna need to kill both, and it might be a little hard, but it'll take a few tries and you'll get it. Took me a few tries, but I ended up killing both of them. I recommend fighting this one first, as the other one could join into the battle and probably just fuck your shit up. And if you take this one out first, then you can take the other one out like right after. And once you beat them, you will go ahead and get their armor set, which is the Black Knight Cavalry armor set, and it looks super sick, and this is the perfect one for Guts. Now that we have the Guts armor, there's only one more thing to change, and look at this.
Oh my god.
We don't know what's going on with his face, but luckily I know exactly how to fix it. You're gonna head over here to the library in Lorania. area, I don't know how to say it, and you're gonna go ahead and change your cosmetics by talking to the woman, and she'll let you redo your whole face and whole body and everything. So I also left a link down in the description to exactly how to make this guts model with his face and everything, and this is how it looks. It actually looks super sick, and I think it's the closest model we have to guts right now, and this is the one I would recommend using. All right, now we got guts looking good, we got his armor, we got his sword, and as you can see, I'm rolling kind of slow, so maybe go farm some runes and get your endurance up, because if you have your endurance up, you'll be able to wield big ass weapons like this. For the final piece of this build, we're gonna go ahead and head over to the Caelid ruins, and right to this left of Caelid ruins there's a grace. It's this one right here. It's the Rot View balcony. You're gonna go ahead and warp there, and if you don't have it, then just follow along on the map and you should be able to get there. All right, now just follow where I'm going. You'll be able to get to the Astral War pretty quickly. You're gonna have to fight a few enemies, but it's totally worth it because this Astral War is perfect for this build. As you can see, there's a castle right in front of us. We're gonna be able to get the Astral War there. Go ahead and get this grace point right here. You're probably gonna need it if you die at this castle. So head south and get inside this castle. You will be able to go inside the main gate from the side. So just follow my lead and you should be able to get there. As you can see, it's closed, but if you come around the edge, you should be able to get in with no problem. Go ahead and kill this guy, and then we're gonna go ahead and go up this ladder. Alright, so again, there's a lot of enemies right here, but all you have to do is really worry about this lion one that's down here. He's a little tough depending on how good you are at the game, but he's not impossible to beat. Go ahead and kill him, and once you kill him, you will get the Astral War. Alright, now that you got the Astral War, head to a blacksmith and go ahead and put the Astral War on your sword with the Infinity Blood, so people get blood loss when you do it. You can pretty much choose whichever Infinity you want, but I recommend blood loss. Alright guys, so that's the end of the video. Hopefully it was pretty easy to follow along, and now you too are guts. So I think this build's pretty cool to have in the game. I know the creators of Elden Ring pay a lot of homage to Berserk, and I think it's only right to have a guts build in the game. I hope you guys were able to follow along pretty easily. If I helped you out, please drop a like. Other than that, I hope you guys have an awesome day. Deuces.